Right. Make sure you write out the x plus h twice so that you can FOIL out. You should get x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. Now I can distribute the 3. If you distribute 3 too soon, you're going to potentially mess up your order of operations there. So, and also, it's always your f of x plus h minus f of x. So there's always that minus sign separating your expression. So what comes after in g of x, we usually want to protect it with a set of parentheses as a reminder that the negative has to distribute through. It's going to change the sign of everything that comes after. A bunch of terms will cancel out. I should be left with just 3 terms, 6xh plus 3h squared minus 4h. It's a good sign knowing that all your remaining terms have h's left in them so that you can factor an h out. And then once the h's factor out and you can cancel between numerator and denominator, you're going to go through one final set of direct substitution, and that should leave you with the derivative. And this function is now a custom built derivative slope formula for this parabola, whatever this parabola looks like. So again, any x value you give it, in return, it'll give you a number, and that number will correspond to the steepness of this curve at that point.
Hey, where did the most 3 go?
Steady?
Where did 3 go? Oh, it's 0.
It's 0.
Right. The H. He's saying 3H. 3H. That's
Yes, yeah, 3h goes away because direct substitution will force that to 0.
Yeah. Yeah. So is that just the end of the problem?
That's the end, yeah. So we found the derivative. Okay. All right, number 2 is a alternate definition. So let me walk through the steps with you. I'll put this up in a second.
Yeah. That. You get that like it's a check, so that's most of the checks too. And that's it does. Oh, wait. It's with that.
Any questions with one? Any parts that you want me to go over with you? All right, here's the beginning of number 2. Your alternate definition is going to be, well, the original definition is 8f of x minus f of c, but I'm using h here. So your first step is, remember, your alternate definition is doing something a little differently. It's going to take you directly to a slope value rather than to a formula. So first step is getting that c value replaced. In this case, we're going to replace the c value with 2. Yeah, because they're asking for the slope of the h graph at 2. So start there.
So our first step is just to replace the C.
Yeah, I think after you do that, things will become a little bit more clear as to what to do next.
That's the H.
So now, your next step will feel like the first step of your general definition, which is trying to find replacements for your numerator. What can I replace h of x with?
3 root 5 minus
Good,
6.
root 5 minus x. What can I do to find h of 2? Plug in 2, and h of 2 would be root 3. Yeah. And then once you do that, then it'll just feel like a normal limit problem where you do direct substitution and you go through your full process. Yeah, plug in. You'll get 0 over 0, and now looks like conjugate method to handle those radicals. You try that.
No. We have to go find the portion. Yeah. How do you add? He's the final one to phone. Because you didn't move the negative out. If you want over.
Any questions as to? Right, number 3, we're back to a general definition. So we're just going to be finding the derivative function for number 3. So go back to your general definition. Walk around and see if there's any question. No.
You want us to like be made like just tell you that it's 0 over 0.
Yeah, even if you're not checking,
Yeah.
just show me 0 over 0, because you know that should be the case. Yeah.
You think there's 1 point off if you forgot? Would that be like multiple?
Hmm. Maybe not for this type of problem because there's so much other stuff going on. But preferably, I would like you to, because it's a good connection with all the other limits that we've done in the past, but I wouldn't.
Thank you.
Number four is limit definition. First, it'll take you to a formula, and then there's a second step, which is finding f prime of 3. So after you get your formula, you'll plug 3 into the derivative, and that'll get you to a numeric slope. So two-step process for number 4. We do need to deal with common denominators because there's going to be complex fraction, but I'll work through the problem with you as you try it. I'm waiting for students to finish up 3, and then once everyone is done with 3, I'll show my steps for 4. Everybody good with number 3? Complex fraction. I'm going to step to the side and try to get those two merged together after common denominators. this is my updated numerator fraction after I find common denominator and after I clean up the combined fraction. After this step, now I can start to think about multiplying by the reciprocal. So this divided by h, the same thing as this whole thing multiplied by the reciprocal of h, which is 1 over h. And we should be able to get these h's to pair up nicely and cancel out. Once you get your wholes to pair up and cancel out, remember there's one final step, and that is for direct substitution. So any remaining h's, we have to push those to 0. So we have our derivative, but the problem is asking for the slope. So we got to do one final step, using our formula, we're going to build our slope at 3. Three minus 2 squared is still going to be 1. So f prime of 3 is just going to be. Oh, sorry, I lost my -5 there. H is canceled out, but there's still a -5 that remains. Oops. Number 5 says use either general or alternate. Let's just use general so that we can just all share the same process. So we're going to find the derivative, find the slope, use the x value to get the ordered pair, and then our final step is point slope form. So any questions with 4? I'll leave this up here a little bit longer, you guys. But if you're ready, go ahead and start 5. Okay. Does anyone still need to look at number 4? Once you have your derivative function, you know that they give you the x value -1. So -1 into the function will give you your y value, your location, your order pair. Plug -1 to the derivative, it'll give you your slope. Once you have your order pair and your slope, find slope. Okay, I'll leave this up here as you guys finish up, but let's go ahead and start worksheet 2 and more of the same. We're just getting additional practice under our belt. Yeah, worksheet 2 will be your homework, but I think we can get through most, if not all, by the end of class. Okay, so start with general definition for top of worksheet 2 again. Okay, alt definition for number 2. Number 4 on the back, similar to the number 4 that we did earlier. We have a common denominator we have to work through there. Does anybody still need to look at 2 or 3? I'll wait another minute. Something to be aware of with this number 4 is that notice that when you replace the x with x plus h, there's a minus in front. So what needs to happen is that negative is going to distribute through the x plus h, and it'll end up giving us 5 minus x minus h. So that's a little bit something that may be easy to miss there. Okay, number 5, let's go back to, let's do general definition for this one as well. Okay, does anybody still need to look at number 4? So on Tuesday, I'm just gonna be checking these 4 pages. Looks like most of us got through most, if not all of it, so no homework this weekend if we got through these problems. Huh?
Do you think you're gonna win your league?
I don't know, so many factors. Health is a big issue.
Yeah. Did you get the first round? Who
I
drafted?
got Jamar Chase.
Who
But
drafted?
then, 3 years ago, I had Justin Jefferson first round. Nice.
No.
I lost because he was hurt like half the time, so
I
you
won
never know.
a couple years ago, because I had a game with Hurts and AJ Brown the back of his head. I got like a consistent 50 points of each place off those 3 people.
Pretty much.
Now like Eagles by me, so I'm still
Blaze was saying that he was in the same league with you.
Yeah. Who's your
He said
QB?
he said he liked your team, huh?
Who's your QB?
I'm in a 2 QB league. So I have Brock Purdy
Okay,
and
but it might be a testing.
Tua and Jordan.
Okay.
We'll see.
The 12 man?
10.
Are you playing? Oh, so I think we're taking. They've gotten taking everything down right now.
That's why I can do a lot.
Do they always?
No,
So-
Then we